Ski Bombs, welcome back to the podcast. Oh, King Tut's Cannabis, thank you so much. You've been keeping me alive. All the Hindu Kush, and I told you about the bath and the zigzag hash. I just crumbled up a QP and sat down in the fucking bath last night, and it was the greatest fucking thing I've ever done in my entire life until this morning. Now, it's what, day fucking 45, the ski season for me, and it's been nonstop for fucking 7 days. Today I wake up, it's fucking pissing rain outside. It's pouring rain outside. It's drizzling down. There used to be fucking icicles and then just getting fucking splash off the fucking deck. And I can't fucking believe it, because when I went to bed, it was snowing like a motherfucker and I was supposed to wake up to 10 to 15. So I'm a little unmotivated. I go and look online and mid-station is at a -1, peaks at a -4. And I'm like, oh fuck, what the hell is supposed to go on? Go and look up on the fucking how much snow dropped. We got 7 centimeters overnight. Freezing levels at 1,600 meters. Well, what the fuck else do I have to do? I gotta go fucking skiing, right? So I fucking get my shit on. I fucking crawl down to the fucking bus stop. And halfway to the bus stop, I realize I'm not wearing a fucking mask. And do you know how I realized this? Because of the comfort I was feeling. I'm like, this is a lot easier than yesterday. What's going on? Oh, I'm not wearing a fucking mask. So I turn around in the rain and I walk back to my place. And I'm thinking the whole fucking time, maybe this is a sign. Maybe I'm just supposed to sleep. My legs were already shaking. I haven't slept well because I'm in so much fucking pain. But what the fuck else do I really have to do? So I come home, I get the mask, put it on, put the helmet back on, go and walk down to the bus stop. I'm on the bus. I get down there. There's no one in the village. And every other day that I've been skiing this year, regardless if there's snow or not, if there's rain or whatever, there's fucking people there. Today, there's no one there. I walk up to the Blackcomb gondola in the center of the village. I'm around the hut. I'm probably like the 50th person there. We sit around for about 35 minutes. They open it up, it moves forward, and then it's one at a time, every 4 chairs because of mid-station, all that shit. We slowly move up. People are still not showing up for anything. Fitz has got no one at it. Fitz is running. People have gone up it, but there's no one in the carousel whatsoever. So I get on the fucking gondola. We go up, go past mid-station. There's like, 40 people there. Get off, get on the next chair, go up Excalibur, and I'm going directly to Bobby Tree. So it's Bobby Tree's mission, simply because I don't think the Alpine's going to open. It's blowing like 115 left and right in the all high Alpine. Freeze level still at 16. I break into Bobby Trees. It's heavy. It's definitely heavy. But there's so much fucking snow. And I couldn't believe it. You can see people going left and right at Bobby Trees. Bobby Trees has a very difficult entrance. It's one of those entrances that people fucking shy away from. The only reason I ever found it was because, when you live here for 20 years and you shrub everything down a fucking corridor and get lost 50 times, you find these little smoke spots. But then your skills get better. And then your smoke spot turns into like, McConkey fucking drops all the way through the trees that no one else would ever consider doing. But I know it like the back of my hand now. So I cut across the cusp, I look over top, throw the fucking GoPro on, I drop in, it's slow motion like a motherfucker, but as I said, all the fucking normal drops are just rollers of fucking snow, and it's just snow as far as you can see, and little fucking tops of trees sticking out of it, and I just slow-moed my way all the way through Bobby Trees. I cut over to the far left, check out some of the fucking cliff lines. There are no cliff lines. Everything got snowed through. Like, honestly, it was rolled over left, right, and center. I cut over and checked out one of my fucking chute lines. It wasn't filled in properly, so I go back up and I do a mainline fucking Bobby lap, and it was beyond fucking surreal. I took like a 15-foot drop, landed in like, waist deep snow, and cruised all the way through the fucking trees that you usually have to turn constantly because they're so fucking thin. It was fucking unbelievable. So I gotta tell you, like, this week has been one of the greatest weeks I've had ever living in this town. It was completely unexpected. I don't know what's going on in the world. I know there's all this shit going down in the States, but I've been avoiding it because the skiing's been so fucking good. I don't want to put myself in a bad fucking mood. Like, I'm already in enough fucking pain. Might as well just enjoy the fucking skiing. And if you haven't been going up and you live in town, I'm telling you, no matter what, go up, regardless of what the weather says. There's so much there and no one knows where to go. If you've lived here for any length of time, you're going to be able to find something that's incredible. And it's filling in again for the high alpine. It's still blowing like crazy. Tomorrow's going to be fucking just as good. And I could have stayed up there if I could still move and done laps all day long. But honestly, it's just getting dangerous at this point. My legs are fucking trembling. The laps have been great. As I said, I've just been surviving off of the adrenaline.